Stadium, Baton Rouge. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys?
Okay, Holly. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for room. It's Owens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Throwing Reed. With the catch, it's Riley. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Makes the grab at the 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just plowing ahead. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's buried. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
LSU quick to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they pick up.
What's going on, DX? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream, no doubt.
Trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Reed. Got his man. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama. Big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch in this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack. Still going to be tough to stop.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And that's a really good play by this defense, because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows that gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
Right back to it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. They want to run this quarterback. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Durham. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Berry. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Texas A&M 7, LSU 0.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Levitt. He's got his man across the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. On the run, it's Owens. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Finds his man. It's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. LSU right back to the line.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Going to the run, it's Durham. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Bringing the heat. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Touchdown, Tigers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll keep it on the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Running inside. It's Owens. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. The 20. He is in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped that one off with some flair and some
What up with it, Don P? Welcome to the stream, man.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They're working that left side. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeps it on the option, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To the air, it's Levitt. Makes the catch. Fighting off the defender. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted. Now, they can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Owens. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Play action with Reed. Floats it out in space. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Reed. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on 3rd down, now setting up 4th.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. On the move, it's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. When you have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that, as a coordinator and play caller, you can call that route all day.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
So now it's second and long. Scanning the field, it's Levin. This time it's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hall. Turning it on. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking for a crease, it's Owens. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with Oregon taking on the number 13 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Ducks trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Got a man, it's Durham. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Berry. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to pass. It's Levin. Right on the money. There he goes. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Berry. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's Reed to throw. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Finds his man. It's Horton. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Reed. Escapes the pressure to his right. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He'll throw it. Got him downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Throwing Reed. Rushes on him. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Owens. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. He'll keep it on second down. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this. And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
Well, Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability out front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
The run inside. It's Berry. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds space on the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide receiver going in motion. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Quickly complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Delayed to the back. It's Berry. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's a give to Durham. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Reed. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Hands it off on the counter. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right back to him on the ground.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Reed. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And they get him down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Running inside, it's Owens. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Rides the option, he keeps it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Aggies. They move on top here on the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put some breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back, Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful.
Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Tigers are back on top.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Using his legs, it's Owens. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And, man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Here's Reed to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Grant behind the line. It's Wilson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The give to Caden Durham. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Throwing Reed. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the draw, it's Owens. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. They get to him as he throws.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
And what a great play right there by the pass rush, affecting the QB's rhythm, David. He didn't have a chance to throw that on time. They forced him to scramble. Everything broke down. He tried to go get it himself, but you saw the speed catch up to him, bring him to the ground, and the defense, they win it for their team.
Just great job taking away the initial read, right? Like he wanted to throw the football. Great initial coverage. Then it breaks down a little bit, and now you got to chase. You got to play that second play. They do it masterfully. In a big moment, man, they chase him down, they get to the QB, and they call game and walk out of here with a W.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in to the stream, man. Great game, man. You know, we just came up short on the road. Great team, LSU. Great crowd. Had a few situations where I didn't know my receivers, but mostly that's on me. Few bad reads, but the corners and the safeties were doing pretty good. 21-27. We made him make mistakes. We made him throw 3 picks, but he really didn't make that many mistakes. Not too many crucial mistakes. But he only had 6 incomplete passes. My quarterback in the end got desperate. I guess, man, I had a lot of incompletes in the 4th quarter, so 12 of 19, but no touchdowns. wasn't moving the ball. Good DBs, man, on the LSU side, man. That was great. The rushing game was okay. Damn, I thought Morrow had some rushes. I guess not. Damn, Owens had all the rushes. I got Morrow on third down back. In one curve. Craver, yeah, we got our receivers. We kind of split it up, you know what I'm saying? But not good enough, man. Let me see, LSU receivers. Yeah, they were doing good, man. We hurt some young man over there for the season, man. Oh, this man, Trey Dez Green, man, rest in peace. Yeah, I'll do that, OJ. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. Trey Dez Green hurt for the season, bro. I mean, did that say career-ending injury, or was that let me see. Let's go over here to them boys in Florida. See what they talking about, man. Oh, they gonna hit me with the copyrights. Oh, there go the band, fellas. This video gonna have to get cut. Well, not cut, but you know what I mean, the sound. Let's see, team schedules. Yeah, that loss hurt, man. On the road, LSU. Couldn't take that loss, but we took it. But, hey, we're going to step it up. Got to step it up. We got some more games. Let me see, Florida. Let's go this way. You have, Alabama. Then you got Mississippi State, FCS. You got me at your home. You got Georgia at your home. You got Kansas, Kentucky. And then finish off Florida State. There you go. But yeah, I'm out here, man. You want to know if you want to buy this upcoming week? Oh no, I didn't even look at that shit. I don't know what week are we in. Shit. Upcoming week? Hell if I know. I just showed you a schedule though. Hoping you saw it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, boom. So we in week 4, ain't we? So week 5, you got L9. You ain't got no bye week till week 12, bro. Week 12, your bye week. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm out, man. Tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.